At the end of 2017, California had 50,000 illegal cultivation sites producing marijuana under the guise of medicine. According to marijuana industry leaders, California was already producing 8 times more marijuana than was consumed in California and supplying 60 to 70% of the entire U.S. black market. That's more than all other cartels combined. Check out this video.
Marijuana grows over the years, and some of them legal, many illegal. But tonight, we're going to show you what is probably the most lethal pot farm we've ever seen. And as KPIX5's Wilson Walker explains, it's a problem that's popping up all across California.
This is a trek to a crime scene deep in Lassen National Forest. Through dense ground cover and brutal terrain, federal agents eventually make their way to what might well qualify as an industrial-scale farm operation.
And for 1717, this at least gives us let's say, minimum start date.
There are living quarters, kitchens, bathrooms, and trash dumps, all for the purpose of growing a lot of marijuana.
This one was in excess of 15,000 plants.
That's at least 5 separate plots spread across several miles, fed by an endless network of pipes, all drawing right from natural waterways.
25.2 liters per minute.
And scattered over all of this, there are the chemicals.
Yeah, 32 ounces of malathion.
In every direction, fertilizers, poisons, insecticides.
Dude, I don't know what's in this.
Yeah, the malathion, a lot of the pesticides, a lot of over-the-counter pesticides. You see a lot of those. Those are pretty common. You know, the uncommon ones are the restricted use pesticides like the carbofuran.
Carbofuran, an extremely toxic pesticide that's effectively banned in the United States, but fast becoming a favorite tool among Mexican drug cartels who operate in California's wildlands. Once a rare find, it's now turning up at 60 to 70% of these sites, often mixed in bottles that have no warning label.
A mountain biker, recreationist, a hiker, a child could be hiking out here, be unaware, think that is a full bottle of what would be vitamin water.
Which is lethal.
Which is extremely lethal. An eighth of a teaspoon would kill a 300-pound black bear.
And that's exactly what is happening. Illegal growers aren't just using carbo as an insecticide, they're using it to kill anything that wanders into their grows.
If you want to kill wildlife, then let's just go ahead and place poison in food and have wildlife come.
The bears that were photographed walking into this camp were probably dead within minutes, and agents are now routinely finding dead wildlife near illegal grows, with testing often proving carbofuran to be the killer.
This is a direct source of mortality for wildlife.
With this carbofuran and these pesticides, the creek's right below us.
The situation has become so toxic that cleaning up these sites now requires the help of hazardous materials experts who are frantically trying to figure out just how long carbofuran hangs around in soil and water.
In order to determine how lethal this is or how harmful this potentially may be for wildlife and humans.
To see any one of these sites is pretty shocking, and then you think that there are actually hundreds of these just in this area alone, and the budget to clean all of this up, well, there isn't one.
You know, we're probably approaching 400 sites already this year, and you know, you've seen one.
So the grows are an old problem, this illegal pink poison just a new lethal twist, and the toll it's taking on our forest land is just starting to surface.
The cost of environmental reclamation, if even possible, could exceed $50 billion. Neither the state nor the federal government has allocated resources to do that. Even now, they've been advised that the poison and contaminants are killing millions of birds, animals, and fish. These contaminants are seeping into water tables that literally serve millions of people. Rather than address these problems, the state has issued over 2,000 licenses to produce even more marijuana. Obviously, this marijuana isn't destined for California markets. How is it the federal and state governments can merely turn a blind eye to this problem?